not sure if y'all seen this. Basically, this young lady goes by Classy M1. She's a loctician in, I think, Connecticut, somewhere up there. But I'm not sure if he's going to go over her apology. She apologizes for this, right? And when she apologizes for it, it's almost like, oh yeah, he's going to go over it. Say less. Let's just...
You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you. Fuck is you
See what I'm
talking
saying, bro?
Listen, she first threw a cup in his face. That's what she first did. He was literally just videotaping basically his experience walking through the city, I guess, and she came across and she was like basically mushed him out the way. He's probably going to show everything. It's crazy because we have the conversation so much about black women not feeling protected. Black women don't feel protected, and we don't have the conversation about, are we protecting black women like this? We supposed to protect black women like this? Because to my knowledge, the police were there. That's what I'm thinking. Matter of fact,
some people really just be going through what they be going through. Like one day they really might be
the cope
bugging, the next day they might be fine because they cool down, they talk to God, they reflect, you know, they do what they had to do. Some people just really be having bad days. Like for real. So
she said niggas
You're
got
moron.
demons.
now the way that
Here's what she's trying to do.
She
is
said
to
niggas
say,
got demons.
Forgive me for I was having a bad day. Don't you know that people have bad days? Come on, guys, you know that. Forgive me, please. Listen, let me roll up my sleeves for this.
I understand having bad days, baby, but you literally two-piece the nigga, dog. You two-piece that nigga. Like, you two-piece that fucking nigga. And niggas was in the comment section. Like, I remember Super Ray 4K was like, I see them niggas in the comment section saying equal lefts and equal rights, but they would not have been saying that if you actually equal left her ass. Equal left hooked her ass. And I agree. Niggas be talking about they gonna put their hands on motherfuckers. You should have beat her ass. You should have beat her ass. Niggas in the comment section be talking like you should have beat her ass. And I'm like, them same niggas would have been like, damn, nigga, you ain't have to do all that. You know what I mean? They would not be there trying to get you out of bond, my nigga. Don't listen to them niggas. Talking about they had your ass like Tory Lanez out here looking like a fucking idiot for some demons. But yeah, this case kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. For real. Like, for real. Because it's kind of like, she didn't have to do all that, man. She didn't.
Listen, we're about to get extremely active on this content here today, but trust me, it's for good reason. Now, content we're about to go over, I'm going to have to blur out some of it, but it was that of a live streamer, up-and-coming live streamer, who got punched on a public street by a ratchet, ignorant hood booger. Now, this conversation comes on the eve of the felony fraud case of Rhoda Brickface Osmond. You remember her? She was the lovely young lady that brought up this conversation of men protecting black women. And then it comes out later, allegedly, that she not only lied, allegedly, about getting hit in the face with a brick, but then also she was the one that instigated the entire drama. All right, but stay tuned to the channel because we're going to go over that. But getting back to the content we're going over here today, one of the things that I've always maintained, whether it's the Rhoda Brickface Osmond situation or this right here, I think that violence onto men from women goes far underreported, and because of which we don't really have an
Man was right in front of the cops, dog. Look, when you watch this video, it's literally 2 cop cars that are active, that are sitting in front of this situation. They don't get out, try to check if that man is okay. They don't try to say if he wants to press charges. They don't do nothing. They just let it be what it be. He has the video camera, so it's like he has the video evidence, so he could just take that shit to court. I personally was like, if he takes that to court, she go to jail, she might not come out of the jail, dog. She may be a hashtag say her name. You know what I mean? She may be a hashtag say her name if she goes to jail. Because if she can't keep her hands to herself outside of the jail, I just don't believe that she's going to be able to keep her hands to herself inside the jail. They're going to literally make an example out of her, especially being a black woman. Yes, you can go about if she can't, if we can't teach her as the black community, then she needs to be taught by police. I don't really agree with that. I understand there are levels to that shit, because it's like if you're going to kill a nigga, yeah, maybe you need to go with the police. But if you two-piecing a nigga, say less. don't hit her. Don't hit her. Okay. Don't physically put your hands on her. Don't call the police on her. Hit her pockets because she's a loctician, right? She do hair. Hit her pockets. Everybody has her page. Matter of fact, he's probably going to throw her page on there. But yeah, you can go to her page, Classy M1, okay, on Instagram and probably on TikTok. She has a whole fucking get down of how she does locks. It's like it's crazy because she does mostly men's hair. So it's like you don't know how to act with men. She said the demons was in her. You know what I mean? The demons was. Let that be a nigga that put his hands on a woman and talking about the demons was in. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. Keep your hands to yourselves.
Understanding
ladies.
of rates of DV. Now, the other reason I want to go over this case is that the young woman that hit this young man, her information got released, and then she inevitably
Classy
went
M1.
public.
Yeah.
And the lack of accountability is actually insane. So let's get after it.
Even in the apology, it wasn't an apology. It was kind of like, sorry, you just caught me on a bad day, my nigga. Like, you know, it wasn't right. I'm not justifying it, but you know what I mean. But what? But what? You know what I mean. So it is what it is. It sucks, but
further ado.
it is what it is.
That won't even be a thing. Excuse you.
What?
Bitch, you heard me.
You can have it. You can have some.
She said, "Excuse you," and he said, "What?" She said, "Bitch, you heard me." She said in the apology, she says that she heard that she was called out of her name. She said in the apology that she heard that she was called out her name. Let's play that back again.
So let's get after it. Without further ado.
That's she was trying to justify why she punched this nigga.
What?
Bitch, you heard me.
Bitch, you
You
heard.
can have some manners. Fuck out
Like I said, excuse you. Fuck is you talking about?
You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
You can have
Fuck
some
you talking
manners.
about? Like I said, excuse you. Fuck is you
You see what
talking
I'm
about?
saying, bro?
Now that you guys seen it, let's go.
And look at if you see the police, it's like the police is literally
You can
right
have
there.
some manners. Fuck out
Like I said,
Look at the
excuse
police. The police is right there. The police is right there watching this shit. That's those two cars are police cars.
you. Fuck is you talking about?
You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
You can
Fuck
have
is
some
talking
manners.
about? Like I said, excuse you. Fuck is you
You see what
talking
I'm
about?
saying, bro?
Now that you guys seen it, let's go over it.
All right, that will excuse you.
What?
Bitch, you heard me.
So he says what? She says B, you heard me. Okay?
You can have some manners.
All he said was you can have some manners, ma'am. Didn't
She
call
throws
her
her
B.
cup
Right?
in
No
his
word
face.
was said that was out her name. And then here she goes, clenching down to pour the remainder of his drink on him.
Like I said, excuse you.
Listen, there's been countless men before you, my guy, that have gone through the exact same thing that I see. I can look in your eyes and I know what's going on. You've been taught your whole life. Don't
To
lay
protect black
hands on
women. You've been taught your whole life to protect black women. Don't lay hands on it. Don't do it. The MTR don't fucking incentivize that he should do that shit. Cause you know how that shit go.
This
You see
woman,
the DDG.
any woman, no matter how damn disrespectful that they are, but I can see the logic in your brain. Is like, I just want to she's got to feel some consequences. I
Yeah.
understand, my
Hit her
guy.
pockets, my nigga.
All right, but as you can also see, who's that over there in the background?
That's what I said.
Them boys.
The boys.
Shit, one time.
And although
That's
she
all it takes.
instigated the situation,
That's
shit,
all
the
it
straw
takes.
could have came out and poked him in his eye.
That's all it takes.
It's assault with a deadly, baby. Although she instigated this situation and she deserves hands, you are going to be the one to get into trouble. So I think he played this off like a mature, masculine man, which was to continue to utilize his words. Let's keep going. Yeah.
You can have some manners.
Like I said,
All he said was he repeated the same damn thing, which seemed to aggro the wildebeest even more.
excuse you.
You can have some
Fuck is you
manners.
talking about? Like I said, excuse you. Fuck is you
You see what
talking
I'm
about?
saying, bro?
Now, judging by the dialect of the hood booker, you know exactly where she's from, where I am born and raised, and it's damn near normalized within New York to expect somewhat violent, masculine, aggressively masculine behavior, like what this lovely young woman is displaying. But yeah, out of nowhere, she came and socked him. Now, before I go to her
That face.
Instagram,
That fucking face. That fucking face, bro. Zoom in on it, man. Like, that face is crazy, dog. Look at that fucking face, dog. Look at that fucking face, dog. Ain't no way.
And
Oh, I can't. That sucks. But that face is crazy, bruh. That face is crazy. I probably could zoom in on the edge. That face is fucking crazy, though.
and we take a deep dive into the type of human being that she is, I gotta ask her a question. Would he have been wrong if he blacked your eye? Would he have been wrong if he made you bleed?
She says that he wouldn't have
Would he
been,
have been
wrong.
wrong?
She said that he
You
wouldn't
see,
have been wrong.
Feminists have been fighting for equality. And under the guise of equality, that means that bump man, bump woman, you're just humans. Now, if a human hits you in the face, irrespective of the sex assigned at birth, is it
Do
appropriate
not do
to
this,
defend
bruh.
yourself
Don't do this,
adequately
though. I'ma
against
skip
the
this.
violence
He's
being
prepared.
perpetrated?
He's trying to.
Forehead, and she is about as ugly as what her personality is.
And she's
generally
not,
when I see these people,
and it's the crazy thing is that she's not ugly to me. She's ugly as far as her personality. Like, that's disgusting. But she's not ugly. She's not ugly to me. Especially with them glasses. Like, you would think that she's like a cute little nerd. I would never. That attitude just it blows me, dog. It's beyond me, my nigga. Like, ain't no fucking way, bro.
with these ain't shit personalities that are willing to behave like this in public, I really just feel bad for them, because the anger that they deploy is really them being angry at whatever situation or whatever hand that God has dealt them. So they carry this heaviness no matter
They
where
carry
they
the
go.
trauma. I
If they're-
speak about that shit in my fucking videos, bruh. I speak about the aspect of when we talk about each other as black men and black women, we have to talk about the trauma. You know what I mean? Yes, there are black men that harm black women. We have to unpack that shit. Yes, there's black women that harm black men. We have to talk about that, obviously, because she felt so comfortable enough to do this shit. And it's a lot of men that don't press charges on women because of the aspect of, if I press charges on her, then what the fuck I look like as a man? That's the one thing. I press charges on her, she may not come out that jail. That's the second thing. There's been situations where black women have called the police and the police have killed them. We've already talked about the aspects of black men and how black men will call the police. There's situations where black men will call the police and literally be justified as the criminal in the police's eyes. But there are cases where black women will call the police for their help, and the police will literally kill that black woman. I think we see it either this year or last year where that happened.
For women who have never been checked for their behavior, they're quick to
crazy.
spark up at a man. They're forever upset, they're forever angry, and they're forever bitter. And the interesting thing is that many of these women are thoughts, and they don't realize that men place them in the thought bucket. So they constantly get their feelings hurt in relationship after relationship, if not, thus taking her hurt and her trauma into future relationships, never securing a man or retaining a man, rather, for long term. Perpetual victims, never to be held accountable, and I often find that they stink. Like, literally stink, like they smell like shit.
Brother, ugh.
Well, anyway, this lovely young woman took it upon the kindness of her heart to sit down and talk about the situation from her perspective. Let's listen. Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will been exposed. Go now.
I punched Jay Relly in the face. So I'm not sitting here justifying me putting my hands on anybody. Let's just say
She's
that right
justifying.
there. So I was already
She's
amped up at
justifying.
everything because prior to
She's justifying. I'm not justifying, but all of this right here is justification because she's amped up, she's drunk. Another nigga got in her face in the club. Whoop-de-whoop. She got into it back and forth with him. Then she goes outside. She sees his light. Oh my gosh, that's such a bright light. Why you got that light? I wasn't ready. So I punched that nigga.
me and my friends
The two-piece that
talking,
nigga.
and
You feel me? Like,
this guy starting trying to fight whatever.
This-
so I'm
the
already,
music in this
amped
background
up
is
after
crazy,
that.
bro.
Really had a crazy week. Drunk as 3 drinks in, mixed drinks. I'm done for it. So I'm already got my little attitude because a whole dude was just ready to fight. So then as I walked past him,
You guys see the accountability shifters, right? It was everything about her week. It was everything about the situation before.
Exactly.
Right? Meanwhile, she probably started the fight with the man before. These women be playing in danger. Because one day, they're going to find what they're looking for, which is a man that's ready to fight back. Anyway, let's go.
And I'm like, excuse you.
Nigga that's ready to shoot back.
Excuse
Fuck
you.
fight.
What? You got more manners. Through the water. Throw in the water, I ain't gonna lie.
A nigga, I don't think y'all hear me. A nigga that's ready to shoot back. Fuck fighting you. There's situations where, I've heard many situations where men will literally shoot the woman. Fuck a fight. I'm not gonna fight your ass. I'm just gonna shoot you right there on the spot. I be trying to, like, I have women in my life that are mouthy. You know what I mean? They can get kind of mouthy, crazy when it comes to shit like that. And yes, you would expect you could just go for blow when it comes to the mouth. Some niggas can't. Some niggas actually be like, you know what? Say less. I'm gonna go and pop the trunk on your bitch ass. You feel me? On some Kevin Hart shit.
Too much. Drag it.
Apologize.
I know it's drunk as fuck. Feel me? So what happened was I turned around to go walk away. Mind you, the shit that be aggravating me too, nigga, you outside with a bright ass like cameraman, all in
More
shit.
excuses.
So she knew the
Like,
camera.
Everybody's face.
More excuses.
That shit is drinking and shit. That shit's too much for me personally. That shit was too much. It's all in the way and shit. I'm just like, bro.
So hit him.
So why
Exactly. That's
I'm
your
walking away.
excuse.
The nigga like, you say, I hear bitch. That's
She
all
didn't
I
hear
heard.
bitch. She didn't hear bitch.
That's it.
She didn't hear bitch. She didn't hear bitch. She was the one that heard herself say bitch. She didn't hear bitch. She heard herself. It's like, it's annoying, bruh, because it's like, bruh, you were wrong, love. You were wrong. It's like, it is what it is. You were wrong. I just had to Abba and preach. Abba, just admit you were wrong. You were wrong. It is what it is. But this is what he sounds like, trying to explain himself.
All I heard was bitch. The water, yes, understand. The water was too fucking nuts. It was. So at the end of the day, I said my apologies and shit already. So what's done is done. I can't take nothing back. But and one thing about it, I'll never put my hands on anybody and don't expect them not to hit me back. I expect anybody to hit me back. If I put my hands on you, I expect.
How about you just keep your hands to yourself and you won't expect nobody to hit you back? Is it that hard for you to just keep your hands to yourself? I just don't understand how it's that hard to keep your hands to yourself. Why do you two-piece niggas that did not even touch you? Why does she think that she's a man? Or she could go for, like, and that's the real question here. It's not even about her anymore. It's about the aspect of how do women feel as though they can basically initiate violence on a man. Even if that man is 6'8" and weigh 300 pounds. They be really ready to fight niggas. And it's like, that's dangerous. And then you screaming, we black men don't protect black women. Because your ass want to go blow for blow with a nigga that's 6'6" and 270 pounds. Excuse me, 6'4". Shorter than that and 270. It's like, I don't understand that shit. I don't.
Back. I'm not saying just go out here be putting your hands on men and shit like that. But my mom, no, that's not even it. I got uncles, brothers, like, you know what I'm saying? No. But word of my mom, I'm not justifying what I did, but be for real, you damn near antagonized me a little bit. I'm sweet as fuck.
You damn near antagonized me. I'm sweet as fuck. I'm fucking done. All right, we had enough. This is all she says, man. This is all she says. I wanted to go over it, but it's like, I'm glad that he basically had it all fleshly laid out and shit, because I'm gonna credit the video, not her video, but MTR's video, because truth be told, you go to her video, she's basically niggasplaining. Like, it wasn't an apology, it was more so an aspect. Yeah, you dead wrong for being in my way. But
I'm a little bit, I'm still sweet as fuck at the end of the day. I'm not just about to be out here wilding like that. No.
You can't make
I
this
feel
shit
like
up.
the nigga was just trying to put me on the spot, so I reacted. You feel me? And
a
I'm
nigga
drunk
was
as, like,
trying
I
to put
really,
you on the spot.
At this point, I really don't even know what I'm doing for real. I'm ready on 10. Dude trying to fight before that. I'm on 10. And the next nigga say something crazy to me. You see what happened? Like, no. But once again, like,
The next nigga say something crazy to me, you see what happened. You sound like a nigga, bruh. Like, you sound like a grown man. And again, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Yes, you can be a gangster, my nigga. You can be a gangster, but understand what that comes with. Once again, I'd say it to the fellas, like, Real nigga is either you end up in jail or you dead. It's the same shit with you. You want to be a real nigga? Cool, we'll address you as such. Real niggas either end up in two places, dead or in jail, my nigga. And with the shit that you did, you need to be in both. Both. Because it's like you still don't get it. You don't get it. And that's dangerous. It's dangerous, bruh. At
Like
the
I
very
said,
least for yourself. Like, god damn.
Said my apologies or whatever. Y'all can get off my. Thank you. I'm not saying I was right. Dead ass wrong. But I still did it at the end of the day. Drunk as fuck. The demons was in me. Sorry.
The most unsincere apology I've ever heard in my damn life. How many times you gonna blame it on the alcohol? How many times you gonna blame it on whatever situation that happened before? The demons was out, yeah. And the demons was you, baby girl.
Demons
That's
is
the
out,
truth.
yeah.
Look like she got a
were
demon
in you.
tattooed on her damn chest. Why do you guys
There's a
think so
wolf or
often
some
I
shit.
tell you to look at that digital footprint? Looking at a digital footprint alone, I could just already tell that she has this behavior type. You can see it right there. They're telling you before you even link up what type of women that they are. And then to end off as if she's a sweet person after all of that is literally insane. Anyway,
Saying because he be doing that shit for the algorithm. You know what I mean? But I understand like when you gotta just call shit out what it is. Like it is what it is. Like sometimes you just gotta call shit out, man. I got another video that I want to do that involves MTR and Corey Holcomb talking about the B Simone shit. I'm not sure if y'all know about the B Simone shit, but I'm definitely gonna have a video on that shit. But like that, man. I just like I said before, I was having this conversation with ChatGPT, and even ChatGPT was trying to like. I think it's weird, right? So ChatGPT was trying to say like, okay, sometimes it's based out of emotion, which I understand. Sometimes these situations is based out of emotion, right? Sometimes it could be a sense of, let me talk about these things and show the nuance, right? Because sometimes it is based on emotion. Yes, if somebody reacts and a reaction occurs to that reaction, it's like hurting people. We just gonna be talking in circles. But the sentiment nowadays is black women are the least protected. Black women are the least protected. That's what we talk about. The black women are the least protected. Which I don't believe, because if black women are the least protected, but we also marry black women at an 85% rate, right? Mind you. And specifically black men to black women, mind you. And then we could talk about the divorce rates, but that's another video. But we marry women at an 80 to 85% rate, right? And then you talk about speak on black families. The only black women that's not being protected is the black women that don't want to conform into a traditional society of traditional roles of what it means to be allies, for lack of better words. I don't know how to say it, but allies, because you don't want to be our wives. Sometimes you don't even want to be our girlfriends, but allies to black men. You know what I mean? As much as they say black men should be allies to black women. How do you protect somebody that don't feel as though she is the man? You know what I mean? How do you protect somebody that feel as though not only is she the man, but everybody's out for her? You know what I mean? And she's like tunnel vision, and she does not see the aspect of black men being jailed, institutionalized at a severely high rate. She does not see black men being killed at a severely high rate. She only sees her struggles, which is cool. If you only see your struggles, that's cool. But don't then scream, we are the least protected, and black men are, the ones that attribute to the violence at the most degree when we have situations like this, and they don't discuss these type of situations. Y'all see my thumbnail? This motherfucker saying that somebody should have put his hands on her like Ike did Tina. I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? You do that shit if you want to, you're gonna be end up underneath the jail, even when it's rightfully so. Even when you're defending yourself, my nigga. You know what I mean? Even when you are literally defending yourself, and you put your hands on her, rightfully so, you can end up underneath the jail. Evidence included and everything. So be careful. Take care of yourself. I think stories like these need to be told, and they need to be put out there a lot more, because it happens more than we think, especially in club environments. It's another reason why I don't go out to the club. I barely go out in general, my nigga. What you doing? Drawing? What you doing? Playing video games and drawing. You feel me? Making videos. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. This tangerine is good as well. And like that, we gone.